Yep. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Summer Lunch and Learn series. I'm Helen Panos. This is our second one. We just began this series last week with Katina, who talked about strategies for team motivation and momentum. That was a terrific episode. So if you've missed it, make sure you catch that on the feed. And today, first of all, let me say I'm the owner of Dynamis Learning. It's a K through 12 tutoring, SAT, ACT prep, and executive function company. We are nationwide. We have, we help a lot of different students from K through 12 and all different topics, math, science, everything. You name it, foreign languages and executive functioning. So that's kind of what we're talking about today. I want to introduce Coach Jess. Hey, Jess, how you doing?
Great. No, I thought everything was silenced. I probably looked very confused. Okay.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. We know the world is loud, right, with all these digital things going off.
Right. I thought I had shut them all down, but missed one setting. Hi, I'm Jessica Vittorio. Coach Jess is what my clients call me. I'm an executive function coach. I've been doing that for about 5-6 years now, professionally. And I've been an educator for 21 years. So
Wow.
all those things.
Yeah, different grade levels, middle, high
Pre-K all the way through high school. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything just about. I'm currently in high school.
Yay. And today, we do executive functioning for 6th through 12th graders. So today we're going to talk about gamifying the summer. We'll talk about that word gamify and keeping skills sharp without stress. Wow, what stress? So let's talk about just many parents worry that their kids will lose academic momentum over the summer. We call that summer slide, right? That's the game. How can gamification help, though, bridge that summer slide without making kids feel like they're still trapped in a classroom?
Yeah, that is the number one complaint or concern that parents have. I hear it all the time. All the workbooks are purchased and maybe a week's worth gets done for the whole summer. And you don't want your kids to resent you either. So it's like, are they wasting their opportunity for rest, or are they going to fight with me because I'm making them do school all over again? Gamification removes that barrier, and it's no longer a punishment. It changes the brain's reward system to dopamine. And so instead of fighting and resenting their parents, what you've turned the habits or actions that you want into a game, and now it becomes a quest. So it removes you as the parent from being the bad guy.
That's cool. And so for a parent who isn't necessarily a quote gamer themselves, what is a simple way that they can start gamifying their child's daily routine starting tomorrow morning?
So gamifying just means turning it into a game. But role-playing games are very popular with young people and adults alike. So there is actually an app called Habitica. It's free. You can download it and add the to-do list of what kind of actions, they're called habits, Habitica, that you want accomplished, assign the time frame. A family can sign up together as a party where it's not the parents versus the kids. Now the whole family is trying to slay the dragon. Every time you complete one of your tasks, you earn gold or coins so that you can defeat the boss. But if even one person skips one of the habits each time, it will affect the entire party, not just that player. So it also can illustrate, the effect of you not pulling your part. So now they're not mad at mom and dad for nagging, then they're like, ooh, let me do this so I can slay the dragon this afternoon and level up.
Huh. Cool. Do your kids play a lot of these things?
Look, if you look at the website and at the app, it looks very similar to Minecraft. So I'm actually seeing that a lot in my classroom. I feel like Minecraft has gone in waves. When my son was in middle school, it was very popular, and I never understood it myself. But then he went through a spout in high school, and then recently I've walked into his room. He's 20 now.
Wow.
And all the boys in my class, they've left some of the other more violent role-playing type of games, and they're on Minecraft again. So I think any kind of game is fun. And if you want a screen-free option, you can create a game board, create a quest through the house, assign point values and rewards, and things like that. But as far as school goes, read 30 minutes a day and work on some math drills that are free online, and then let them live their lives.
Let them, work a little bit, play a little bit, and then get back into it in July. I know it's always tough, even for teachers, when we've been out for 2.5 months. It was always tough going back. Do you remember that, Jess? I still remember that part of it.
Oh yeah, I'm in it. Well, this is my first second day off. Yeah, the routine that you get into, even as a teacher, you try to maintain it, but then we turn into night owls and lose it all. So yeah, and now we're going back earlier and earlier. So July is going to be rough.
Yeah, because most schools in Atlanta are starting the end of July, right? When does
August 4th is our first day in Gwinnett County. So
yeah, and some of them are like August 2nd or whatever that Monday is. So
Monday, it may be a 2nd or 4th. I can't remember where you're right. It's that Monday, and I just know I think I go back on the 12th.
August 3rd. We were both wrong.
All right. I don't know.
That means already July 27th, at least, teachers would report.
What day is the 24th on? Because I feel like it's the 24th.
Oh, that's a Friday. Some of them may make you come back
on a Friday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that might be correct.
Oh gosh, July 4th is on a Saturday, folks. And basically, teachers have 3 weeks, and they're pretty much back to school. That seems so strange coming from the way we used to do it in Atlanta. Was, oh gosh, I didn't go to school till the 4th week of August.
Yep.
And a week before Labor Day, went till June 10th. So they stopped that in the year of 2000 is the last time they did that, because I had gotten married that year. So I remember that I had to take off a day or two early during my teacher workday.
Yeah, when I moved to Georgia in 2004, yeah, it was, they were still, August 25th, that was usually when teachers were coming back, but they still got out in May. But now we have the fall break and the winter break,
right,
Christmas break or holiday break, and a few more extended weekends to make it.
What do you think is a good a routine in getting kids back in, since they'll be back like August 3rd? Do you think parents should start, I guess it depends on the age, but start at least a couple weeks before and school starts, to getting them back into a routine? Well, definitely at least a week.
I mean, I was like, a couple weeks, you're going to hate your life. It's the no. I would say the week before, start bumping that bedtime back by 15 minutes a day, where it slowly builds up to where it's supposed to be. And just really, the best thing you could do is allow your kids to take ownership of their work and their space. And they might not clean it the way you would, but the point is they're doing the thing, and it makes them more responsible and take ownership of things. So I would say, like, getting them in the habit of where their backpack is going to be maybe do a walkthrough of that as a family. And having your child walk through the routine of what they think, and you'll clock real quick that they think, especially kids with ADHD, I can do this in 2 minutes. And I literally went to my client's house. I was like, Mom, listen, can I, you live close. Like, can I come over? And I had a big chart paper. I'm like, okay, how long? Okay, you're sitting there in the bed and you get out and you brush your teeth and you have your clothes. Like you're not putting them out the night before, right? Okay, so we're going to have a selection. Boy was so convinced that it was literally, he's like, 1 minute, 30 seconds, but to be generous, 2 minutes. I'm like, that's the bare minimum of how long you be brushing your teeth, sir. So it was a really fun experience and eye-opening, and I wasn't even his mom, but it helped me realize too, like, ooh, do I really I have kids on both ends of the spectrum. I can't get ready in less than an hour and a half. And she's like, girl, I'll sleep in my clothes if that means I can get up 5 minutes before the bus. So
it looks like July 27th is the routine week, folks, because that's exactly a week before we think school starts and kids come back in most counties in Atlanta, at least in the metro area. So be ready with those routines, slowly adjusting them back to the school year.
Bedtime, yep, and whatever you want the kids to be responsible for. This may be the year that they pack their own lunch. You could get started that week doing that, or helping with breakfast prep, etc. So,
and for older kids, they have a lot of sports and things to get scheduled in, so they need to definitely learn what's a good tool to use for getting them ready to keep up with everything.
Yeah, there are a lot of tools. The most basic and screen-free would be sticky notes everywhere.
Oh yeah, I love sticky notes to this day. I've got a few right here.
Well, in the house reminding you what to do.
Well, of course, we do executive function coaching. So if you'd like any of that, I know I've actually got a call today, Jess, about that. So, we're happy to help you get going on looking at their schedule, especially in July. If you want to work on anything that you've been noticing, give us a call. My information is there on the screen, and we'll be happy to talk to you about, what is going on and what you've been seeing. All righty.
To be academic.
Right. That's right. It's really about, we could do things over the summer, like help them figure out how to clean their room, their closet, we've helped a kid set up a business last summer.
Yeah, how to prioritize and that sort of thing. So it's not just academic, it's behaviors. Everybody else knows to do this thing. So yeah, could be ADHD.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Jess. I know you're way into vacation mode now.
No, I'm officially off duty, except for my clients.
All right. So everybody have a good rest of your May. Hope you had a good holiday, and we are here for you if you need us. Bye for now.